Okay, continuing with box 5 here. So, got some, okay, this is good stuff here. Got some archive collections. Cagney, Jimmy the Gent, Eddie Davis. Oh, alright. And let's see, another Cagney, Picture Snatcher. This is great because I haven't been able to watch a lot of Cagney stuff, so I definitely would like to see some of this stuff. Oddly enough, what I have seen of his is his non-gangster stuff, so like his work on Mr. Roberts and Yankee Doodle Dandy and all that stuff, and Man with a Thousand Faces, so Lady Killer, and of course, I've heard of this one, White Heat. It's Virginia Mayo. Virginia Mayo, who I believe started off as one of the Goldwyn girls, and worked with Danny Kaye also in the early days of her career, I think. Seems like it though. Hey, here's Mr. Robinson again. Edward G. Alright, look at that. Yeah, we got some movies. Here's some of my movies that you can watch. Instead of doing a bad impression of you. Just sit down and watch my movies. Maybe your impression will get better. There you go, famous Public Enemy. Angels with Dirty Faces. And Humphrey Bogart's in this one too. Wow. Another Robinson. Another Little Giant. Stranger. Wow. Film noir. Good stuff. G. Robinson. I have heard of that. Yep, that is awesome. I'm glad he had that one. I've actually been wanting to get that just for the title alone. Yeah. But I've heard it's a good movie too. So. Very cool. Very, very cool. There's some Bogart then. Of course. G. Largo and Dark Passage. Definitely already have those, but I don't mind having a snapcase version of it. So yay. And Little Caesar. Yeah, there's another Little Caesar. Did I have that one already? Maybe not. So cool. It's one of his famous ones. Douglas Fairbanks Jr. I didn't realize he was in that. Gangsters. Wow, this seems to be the gangster box. Definitely. Here. There you go. Those archive collections are awesome. I have to start dipping more into those. In some non-sci-fi fantasy ways. Red Light. Raft takes everything he wants, and Mayo takes everything he has. That's how you advertise a movie. Oh boy, this is amazing. There's a Lonely Place, and that's a Criterion. I think I might have that one. Petrified Forest. Some of these I've got, but I've got in one of those TCM stacked packs, which are fine, but I do enjoy these individual cases. I know it takes up more space on the shelf, but I'm not really that concerned about, even though I don't have a lot of space, but I'd rather be able to see the side of it like that, so it's just more interesting to me. That's me. I Love Trouble. I wonder if that Julia Roberts film was a remake of this or just a coincidence, but Roses Are Red. Also Roses Are Red. It's like Don Amici, but it isn't. Point Blank. We were showing this the other day. Very cool. Alright. Dead End. Humphrey Bogart. So you never heard of that Humphrey Bogart one. I've clearly got a lot to see in the Humphrey Bogart area. Some of these must be clean too. The Brasher, the Bloom. Okay. Don't know. 20th Century Archive. So I guess, wow, I didn't even realize that so many of these are available on physical media. Charlie Chan collection. Dark Alibi, Dangerous Money, The Trap, The Chinese Ring. So, wow. Yeah, with Sidney Tuller. So these are an example of those movies that have not aged well because they would be considered yellow-faced these days. But you know what? I'm not saying that we should do that it's okay to do it these days. We shouldn't, of course. We've moved on from there. But you have to kind of ask yourself, was it a bad portrayal? Did it insult anyone? Or did he play a guy who was maybe a little stereotypical, sure, but an intelligent detective who got the job done. Did it well. I say that because I have a father who's from Mexico, and one time I was watching Marlon Brando as Zapata in Viva Zapata, and I said, are you insulted by him not being Mexican and playing that role with the kind of painted face? He said, what are you talking about? So my old man is like that. He's very pragmatic. Okay, Kansas City Confidential and Abandoned. Film Noir, the Vault series. Each studio has their own little name for it. No name for her baby, only a price. Yeah, there's some Marilyn Monroe stuff from the Marilyn Monroe Diamond Collection, Niagara, and Don't Bother to Knock. I haven't seen Don't Bother to Knock. I've seen Niagara. Niagara's pretty good. When people kind of have a limited view of Marilyn Monroe and just see the sex bomb and all that stuff, and she was a terrible actress. Like, no, she wasn't. She was actually not a bad actress. First of all, it's not easy to act dumb like that. Second of all, check out Niagara if you want to see her act. So. Incident and Wife Wanted. So much to watch that I haven't seen before. I am so glad. This couldn't have come at a better time now that I'm just frustrated with so much in modern filmmaking. This is just awesome. I always knew that there was plenty that I hadn't seen and that I could still see, but I just figured, how will I ever get it? How would I ever be able to see it? And here we go. Cape Fear, Inferno in Technicolor, but with a black and white cover for some reason. Okay. That's a strange way to advertise that your film's in Technicolor. But there you go. Okay, we're coming down to the end of the box here. Crossfire, Robert Mitchum, Robert Ryan, Robert Young, all the Roberts. I like that for some reason. And Murder My Sweet, Dick Powell and Shirley Claire Treble. So I don't know. What do you think, Mike Wilson? What do you think? Good, some good film noirs in here. Some you've heard of. Dillinger, yep, heard of that one definitely. And The Asphalt Jungle here. Often copied but never equaled a film noir masterpiece. And let's see, down to the last four. We've got Fall Guy, the Archive Collection, The Fallen Sparrow. Oh, literally The Fall Guy, I guess, about wrestling. Noir and The Damned Don't Cry. Joan Crawford. Forgotten Noir. Wow, look at all those. Collection 3. There might be. This guy doesn't seem to have just random volumes of collections, so that means that probably in some of these other boxes you got collection 1 and 2 of Forgotten Noir. Maybe I already showed that one. It might have popped up in one of the other boxes actually, now that I think about it. A lot of good stuff there. There you go.